everyone. Now we are discuss the subject is business communications. The communications means the word communication is derived from the Latin word the communis, which means common. The definition of communication, according to Newman and Summers, says that the communication is an exchange of fact, idea, opinion, emotions by the two or more persons. The process of communications. The process of communication is communicator, encoding, message, medium, decoding, receiver, feedback. Then communicator. The communications process begins with the standard of message to the communicate. The characteristics of the communicator influence the communications process. Encoding is encoding. It refers to converting a communications message into the systematic form. Encoding is necessary because information can only the transactions from the communications from receivers through the receivers to the gestures. The next message is nothing but the message is actual physical product from the sources of encoding, which is when we speak the speech in the message, when we writing in the message, when we catches the movement of our arms, the experience in our face-to-face message. The next medium is nothing but the medium of channels through which is communications. The message towards the medium in the link that connect the communication standard, the sender and the receiver, face-to-face verbal communication used to telephone, use of memorandum, notice and the circular statement, etc. The next one is decoding. Decoding is nothing but the message translating the sender message by the receiver is called decoding. Decoding is the process by which the receiver draw the message from symbols encoded by the communications on sender. Then the receiver, the person who received the message is called receiver. The communication process is complete without assistance of the receiver message. The last one is feedback. The actual response of the receivers, both the message communicated to the known as a feedback. In other words, if a communications or sender decode the message that he encode the feedback enable the communicator the check whether or not message received has been properly understood by the receiver. The next one is steps for making a communications effective. The first one is clarity of idea, then process of communications, empathy in communications, two-way communications, appropriate language, supporting words with the actions, credibility in communications, good listening skill. Then first one is clarity in idea. The communications should be quite clear about what he to communicate. The communication process is starting with the idea with include the generations of idea meant by the communications. The purpose of communication is nothing but every communication has two purpose. To basic purpose of communications during the behavioral activities, that is the form to receive the communications. Then empathy in communications. There are very effective communication in sensitive words receive the needs, feelings and perceptions. With the two-way communication is the traffics and as the fact must be realized in the communication. The two-way communications is being two minds together, which is the basics area of any communications. Upward communications can become a the organizations and effective of this fact in to be recognized. Appropriate language is nothing but the subject matter of communications is transisted by encoding into these some symbols. Such symbols may recognize the form of word, either spoken or written, gesture and other. If the words the language used for communication should such which is the understandables by the receiver, supporting words with actions. It says that the actions of this speak traders, the words whether communicating the senders may be the actions to do so. The next one is creditability communications. In criterion, the effective managerial communications has creditability by the liability subordinate only order the superiors because he has observed the competence of the worthy and trusted. Good listening. A communications must be good listener. To do the process is not only given enhance the other speak that the constructing the speakers exploit and implicit the meaning of the message can be certain this message but better understanding of what is being said. The manager suffers from some coupons some common habits of the listening much they have communications to this spend in good listening skills. Thank you.